Navika ji, it is a very pleasant surprise that the young generation leaders, supporters of Congress, like Mr. Tehseen Poonawalla, who has now said that the constitution gets inspiration from Bhagwan Ram. And this was the thing which we were saying. And when Sri Mohan Bhagwat ji has said, when Sri Ram got the Pran Pratishtha on 22nd of January 2024, that was a real establishment of the real ethos of the actual India, and in your words, the real spirit of the constitution. And why, Navika ji, I am saying it's a pleasant surprise, because these are the parties who ideological or intellectual, or I can say the subverted supporters used to say कि भारत तो कभी एक देश था ही नहीं. It is the Mughals who have made the India a country. It was the Britishers who have made the India a country. But today, Rahul Gandhi, though he is a perpetually young guy, जिसे हम लोग एक उसमें कहते हैं ना, भटके हुए नौजवान जिनको अक्सर कई बार गलती हो जाती है और कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन जेब में रखते हैं, तो मुझे लगता है जेब ही में रखते हैं, कभी निकाल के पढ़ते नहीं है. पर उनके मुंह से जो एक बात निकली वो मैं कहना चाहता हूं, बिल्कुल ये देश हजारों साल पुराना है. एंड ऑन अ सीरियस नोट, I would like to tell Navika ji, to your viewers, these are the people who used to say that the democracy came from Europe. The same Rahul Gandhi ji has said, why the defenders of democracy like Europe and America are silent? But our Prime Minister said that we are the mother of democracy. Yes, the democracy didn't start with Magna Carta in British Parliament in 1215. It has started much before that. Karnataka's Anubhav Mandapam of the 12th century. And prior to that, Chola empires elected village panchayats. Prior to that, Vaishali ka Ganarajya at the time of Buddha. Prior to that, Sabha and Samiti during the Vedas time. And that's how the name Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha has been derived. And the concept of trusteeship, which has been considered the hallmark of democracy, was there in our tradition. महाराणा प्रताप कहते थे, चित्तौड़ के शासक भगवान एक लिंग हैं. I am just a representative of him. तो त्रावणकोर के राजा कहते थे कि शासक पद्मनाभ स्वामी हैं. I am just the trustee of that. So the concept of trusteeship, which they have given to the Europeans, it was fundamentally an Indian context. और अभी जो राहुल जी बोल रहे थे कि ये कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इंस्पिरेशन लेता है नेहरू जी से, उन्होंने नानक जी का, गुरु नानक देव का नाम लिया, उन्होंने कबीर दास जी का नाम लिया, तो मैं बताना चाहता हूं, बिल्कुल हमारे इथोस में माना जाता है, ऑल दीज ग्रेट सेजेस ऑफ द मिडीवल एज रिप्रेजेंटेड सम ऑफ द ग्रेट सोल्स ऑफ आवर एंशिएंट टाइम. एक हिंदी में दोहा है, शायद आपके दर्शकों ने सुना हो या ना सुना हो. जनक विदेही नानका, सुखदेव दास कबीर, वाल्मीकि तुलसी भयो, ऊधव सूर शरीर. अर्थात यह माना जाता है कि गुरु नानक देव क्या थे, वो परम ज्ञानी राजा जनक, जिन्हें विदेह कहा जाता था, जो देह से परे हो गए थे, वो उनके स्वरूप थे. और सुखदेव दास कबीर यानी कबीर दास महाज्ञानी सुखदेव के प्रतीक थे. और वाल्मीकि तुलसी भयो, तुलसीदास वाल्मीकि जी के प्रतीक थे. और उद्धव जो भगवान कृष्ण के मित्र थे, वो सूर शरीर यानी सूर के रूप में शरीर धारण किए. इसीलिए मैं कहना चाह रहा हूं, इंडिया को थोड़ा सा समझो तो समझ में आएगा. मगर क्या बताएं, जब से ये गांधी स्कूल ऑफ थॉट को छोड़कर सोरोस स्कूल ऑफ थॉट में आ गए हैं, तब से इनके लिए समस्या होने लगी है. बट I would like to appreciate that अगर तहसीन पूनावाला ने ये बोला है, तो जो एक पुराना गीत था नाविका जी, तू हिंदू बनेगा न मुसलमान बनेगा, तू बदले हुए वक्त की पहचान बनेगा. अगर तहसीन भाई ने भगवान राम का नाम लिया है, तो मैं कहूंगा बदले हुए वक्त की पहचान है. और ये बदला वक्त इसलिए आया है.
Don't get so excited, Sudhanshu ji, because Tehseen Poonawalla hasn't got a ticket from the Congress party, probably because of the views that he holds. But let me get in Vivek Silas. Vivek Silas, now Ram का महत्व पता चलने लगा, Guru Nanak का, also Kabir. We are going back to the ethos. But when B.R. Ambedkar ji was alive, what did the Congress do to him? Also, let me ask you, Pichhda Dalit Alpsankyak is the PDA alliance that was founded by Akhilesh Yadav, is now being hijacked by Rahul Gandhi, and that is his statement in Gujarat CWC. How do you see this development, and is this dawning upon the Congress party today after Modi ji has won 3 consecutive elections? The Congress party is still trying to analyze why they lost them?
Actually, Navika ji, what I feel right now, in the beginning of your statement, you stated that does Rahul Gandhi need a reality check? I think it's the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Honorable Prime Minister who needs the reality check. And I think most of your viewers and the panelists will agree on that, because you know what Rahul Gandhi said. Rahul Gandhi said that he talked about equality, he talked about peace, he talked about harmony, and he talked about respect. And he took the names of Lord Buddha, he took the name of Guru Nanak ji, he took the name of Kabir, he took the name of Baswana ji, and he took the name of Narayan Guru. And all these great gentlemen and gods who were there on our pious land, they talked about equality, peace, harmony and respect. हाँ, उन्होंने बोला कि ये our constitution is derived from these legends. And I think there is nothing wrong about it. He talked about 1,000 years back. But when the Honorable Prime Minister can say कि हम 1,000 साल के आगे की भारत की बात कर रहे हैं, पहले तो उन्होंने कहा 2025 तक हम 5 ट्रिलियन इकोनॉमी बन जाएंगे, रॉन्ग। उन्होंने कहा किसानों की आय दुगनी हो जाएगी, रॉन्ग। उन्होंने कहा 31 दिसंबर 2022 तक हर भारतीयों के सर पे छत होगी, रॉन्ग। उन्होंने कहा नोटबंदी से काला धन, आतंकवाद, भ्रष्टाचार सब खत्म हो जाएगा, रॉन्ग। उन्होंने कहा बुलेट ट्रेन चल जाएगी, सब रॉन्ग। तो आई थिंक इट्स द भारतीय जनता पार्टी दैट नीड्स टू इंट्रोस्पेक्ट, and it's the Bharatiya Janata Party reality check.
Okay.
To Bharatiya Janata Party.
All right. Vivek Silas says the party that has won 3 elections, the party that has completed 1 year in office is the party that needs a reality check, not the Congress party. Now, Abhijit Iyer Mitra, I want to ask you, there is a battle that's going on in Karnataka. You saw the fisticuffs that were happening in Begusarai. You've seen also, Shashi Tharoor seems to be more of a BJP member these days than the Congress party member. And they're saying that the reality check is required by the BJP. And Rahul Gandhi is stealing the formula of Akhilesh Yadav in Uttar Pradesh, putting out as his own. He just realized that, they've been supporting Muslims and Dalits and not the OBCs. After losing 3 elections, he's just realized that. But he doesn't need a reality check. BJP needs a reality check. Can you please explain this?
Navika, I just want you to look at the faces of my 3 co-panelists today. Sudhanshu ji is grinning. Now Tehseen has started grinning. And Mr. Silas is not grinning. Now, it is very clear from this that Mr. Sudhanshu ji is very grateful to Rahul Gandhi ji. I have always said this. When Modi ji wakes up in the morning, his first puja is always Rahul Gandhi Bala Rahe. Because nobody has helped him more on his path to a parliamentary majority than Rahul Gandhi has. Rahul Gandhi is the biggest leader of the BJP. I have always said this and I will continue to make. And see, Sudhanshu ji is grinning away majorly right now. So you know what is the reality out here.
Abhijit,
second, I have
biggest
always...
leader, biggest asset.
Biggest asset, sorry. Biggest asset, correct. Thank you. I always have an issue of bringing religion into politics in any form or way. That said, I can't get over the fact that Rahul Gandhi did not mention a single Hindu guru in all of this. And he equated Guru Nanak with his grandfather, as if Nehru was equivalent to Guru Nanak. I really want to know what Punjabi voters think, Sikh voters think about all of this. The second thing here is, we keep going into, where these ideas come from. Because Tehseen made this very interesting point that it was Rama's ideals and all of that. Every time you bring this up in science, who invented the rocket? The Americans will say it was Goddard. The Germans will say it was Werner von Braun. The Russians will say it was Tsiolkovsky. And when they start fighting, they'll all claim, well, it was the octopus that first invented rocket principles because it takes in water and pushes it out through capillary motion, and that is the ignition of the rocket. So, this can be stretched as far back as you want. Do we really want somebody who keeps saying that he does not want the communalization of politics, he wants secularism, then invoking religious figures to justify the constitution? The second thing he's done is he's taken away credit from B.R. Ambedkar, a Dalit man who drafted our constitution. I think he also needs to inspect very, very clearly. Of course, the BJP is smiling. he needs to be inspecting very clearly how is it that he manages to alienate every single section of society simultaneously. You know, when Indira Gandhi was asked why they lost the 1977 election, she said we alienated all groups of people at the same time. It seems to me Rahul Gandhi is much more adept at doing that than Indira Gandhi ever was.
Well, Tehseen Poonawalla, you want to take that question along with the question from a viewer tonight, Mr. Vatsayan, Dr. Vatsayan, who's asking this question from Ludhiana. And his question is the constitution a mere showpiece or a trophy to be carried for the Congress party without knowing the ethos, without knowing the details of it? Well, please respond to both questions.
I have a lot of respect for the panelist, the question he raised, and I don't think it's a showpiece for the Congress. The first three words of our constitution are we the people, not I, the leader of opposition, I, the prime minister, I, the president. And I think what Sri Rahul Gandhi ji is doing is raising important questions of we the people, which need to be asked. And that is the fundamentals of the rights that Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar has given us. He's put us, we the people, as the centerpiece of this magnificent book. So, I mean, I can only thank Rahul Gandhi ji for being an alert leader of opposition and raising the correct issues that the people of India want raised. For example, 19 lakh crores being wiped off of the stock market. For example, other matters that relate to the people of India, the economy. So he's doing that. There will be trolling. There will be people who will go after him. BJP is a political party. They may question him. But that doesn't matter. To the points that Abhijit made on why the Congress is or isn't winning, I do think they should get their social engineering right. And in that attempt is the Gujarat answer that Rahul Gandhi is trying to do. And I don't think there's anything wrong in that. If the BJP can do social engineering.
Nothing wrong in what Rahul Gandhi is doing, but no answers to the problems in Begusarai, no answers to what Shashi Tharoor is saying, no answers to the formula that Akhilesh Yadav actually did his startup experiment with in Uttar Pradesh, which Rahul Gandhi today is putting out as his own.
One thing I would like to say that this time Tehseen ji has put up an issue which was wrong in context. He was talking about the share market crash. So I would like to ask him, can he name a single share market in the world which has not crashed in the last 24 hours? Whether it's Japan's Nikkei or Hong Kong's Hang Seng or the Chinese or the Dutish or the German or the French crack or the Dow Jones. बताइए ना कोई बचा. And US, you are talking about 17 lakh crores have wiped out. You know, in US stock market, 420 lakh crore rupees have been wiped out. $7 trillion. So this is a tariff problem which is happening worldwide, but our opponents are in a perpetual habit of blaming everything to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. A tsunami आ जाएगी तो कहेंगे कि मोदी जी ले आए. I still remember there was a cartoon in our childhood कि इलाहाबाद में बाढ़ आ गई थी तो एक कार्टून बना था कि इंदिरा गांधी कह रही इसमें आरएसएस का हाथ है. उसी ढंग से इनको हर चीज में मोदी का, बीजेपी का, आरएसएस का हाथ नजर आने लगता है. एक ग्राउंड रियलिटी. नाउ कमिंग टू द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन क्वेश्चन, आई वुड लाइक टू से दैट Baba Saheb Ambedkar, who has taken an uphill task to write and draft the constitution, if somebody is saying that this was very much there as it was, so I think this is showing a disrespect to the efforts of Baba Saheb Ambedkar. But as far as the ethos are concerned, Baba Saheb himself has written कि ये देश ऐसा नहीं है कि अभी से आया हुआ है. उन्होंने कई जगहों पे लिखा हुआ है कि इस देश की इथोस कहां से आ रही हैं, तो उन इथोस को ही जब हमने डिपिक्ट किया है पिक्चर्स में आप ही लोगों ने, एंड मोदी जी ट्राइड टू पुट फोर्थ द ओरिजिनल कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन विद द सेम इंस्पिरेशनल पिक्चर्स ऑफ भगवान राम, भगवान कृष्ण, भगवान बुद्धा एंड अदर्स, देन दे हैव स्टार्टेड पुटिंग क्वेश्चन ऑन दैट. So that shows they are neither having respect to the real Indian tradition. And lastly, I would like to say, they are having a perpetual habit of OBC, Dalit, Muslim. Navika ji, it is very easy to cut a fruit and get a slice of that. It's a matter of just few seconds. But it is very difficult to grow a fruit. आम का सीजन चल रहा, आम काटना बहुत आसान है. हमने आम का बीज अगर आप लगाएंगे तो 10-12 साल लगेगा आम का पेड़ आने में, और बौर आने से लेके एक आम का फल आने में 1 साल लगता है. हमने बीज से शुरू किया और 60 साल में आज यह वृक्ष बना है, सबको जोड़कर एक फल बनाया है। और आप लोगों ने सुविधा की राजनीति की है, पॉलिटिक्स ऑफ कन्वीनियंस। हमेशा कास्ट में डिवाइड करो।
Absolutely.
गुजरात में खाम, माधव सिंह सोलंकी, KHAM, इन हरियाणा एंड यूपी अजगर, इन बिहार भूरा बाल निकाल रहा हूं। एंड नाउ ही हिमसेल्फ हैज एक्सेप्टेड द दलित, ब्राह्मण एंड Muslims and elevation of OBC. So this shows a politics of convenience, and Modi ji has shown the politics of courage and efforts and struggle.
Well, clearly,
respond?
Rahul Gandhi